Peace, light, and love, family. This is your girl Ada coming to you here live in a living color with Chickasha Rising with another informative topic and video. I hope that everyone is having a great Tuesday. Going to be coming forth here and talking about the awesome hawk. Guys, boy, are we in for a treat with this one. Individuals whose birthday who fall within the days of, give me a moment, March the 21st through April the 19th. If your birthday falls between March the 21st and April the 19th, you are indeed a Hulk. Now, I went over previously in my other video a little bit about each sign in regards to their powers, their abilities, their strengths, what they have us look at by us being the real true indigenous people of America and humans in general, but the power that our animal kingdom has and how they are here to guide. They're here to give us messages from on high or from the ancestral realm. We need to pay more attention to this because, we could be getting messages and don't even know it, which is why it's my goal, which is why I'm striving for individuals who tune into my channel to look at the spiritual aspect. We as a people are a soul-filled people. All right. Everything that we do is better. Everything that we touch is better. That is because we are the salt of the earth and we are the light of the world. So people are going to be drawn with that. And so you've got people like, Aretha Franklin, James Brown, people who are soul filled. All we have to do is get in tuned and get back connected with nature and great spirit and knowing who we are and what our purpose is. Going to be going into detail about the hawk. I'll give a little brief synopsis of it. The hawk is a very powerful creature. It's beautiful. You'll definitely be blown away if you've ever encountered one. They are very, very just, beautiful creatures, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful creatures. It says a natural born leader. The hawk can always be looked upon for clear judgment in sticky situations. Furthermore, the characteristics for this American Indian animal symbol never wastes time. Rather, he or she strikes when the iron is hot. It takes action in what must be done, ever persistent and always taking the initiative. The hawk is a gem of a personality to have for projects or team sports. The hawk can be a little on the conceited side, but he or she is usually right in his or her opinions. So a little arrogance is understood. In a supportive environment, the hawk soars in his or her ability to maintain passion and fire in relationships and always remaining compassionate. Left to his or her own devices, the falcon and the hawk can be vain, rude, intolerant, impatient, and oversensitive. So, yes, those are some of the qualities of the hawk. I am a hawk. I'm learning every day. I try to learn something different about the hawk. I definitely feel that I identify with this particular creature. My birthday is April Fool's Day, April 1st. That's my birthday. So I am indeed a hawk. When you're learning about nature and you're learning about, just creation in general, you are in for a treat because you're definitely will be blown away by it. By me going over these zodiacs and these signs, I want each and every one of you to connect with your sign and build on that, learn about that animal, know the spiritual aspect of that animal, bond with that animal mentally, spiritually, and lastly, physically, eventually. So that is pretty much the synopsis of the backdrop of the hawk. It says that the hawk has an average 3-foot wingspan measuring to its 2 feet tall tail, piercing eyes, lethal looking claws. The hawk is an impressive figure. To be visited by it is to bond is bond to stir awareness, get one's attention, and make one start asking questions about the symbols of the hawk. It states that, hawks are, they have healthy populations and frequent appearances. They come for no reason. Many stories, a lot of people talk about that there's more, um, individuals that are encountering the hawk more than ever, which is why it's important that we understand its significance. Um, you know, it's just like, the question is, how is it that the hawk or eagle, why does it touch so many people? A lot of people who've encountered the hawk, are blown away by it. I remember when I was driving down the street one day on the highway. Now it was nighttime, and it was, I was driving down the highway, and I went through some woods, and lo and behold, a hawk flew over my car. It was beautiful, but it creeped me out because I wasn't expecting it. All I remember seeing is that this huge, that 3 foot wingspan, and it's definitely something that could scare you if you're not prepared for it. But I wasn't scared. I was just like, wow, that's so beautiful. Like, just seeing it. But anyway, Hawk's companionable partnership with humans has been, the ancestors work with the hawk all the time. Humans, the hawk has interacted with humans 600 BCs. The relationship is an ancient art. A lot of our ancestors worked with the hawk. A lot of our ancestors trained the hawk. And, they're very powerful creatures. Let's see. They have been credited to having an awesome memory, as well as intelligence and a keen eyesight. So their vision is precise. They're very intelligent people, very intelligent beings. Originally, the hawk was a means for survival and defense for humans in the ancient days. Hawks were trained to catch prey and return it to their handler. This enabled humans to have another source of food. So this is why when you see throughout, certain scripture that you may read that a crow showed up, a crow fed a person, things like that. That's because our ancestors knew the significance and the sacredness of these birds, and they trained them to be there for them and help them. All right. Let's see more what I really want to talk about in regards to the hawk. Hawks, like dogs, inherently know that they've shared a bond with humans since ancient times. Hawks retain this connection, and they retain the concept of providing and protecting humans as a latent objective. The symbolic meaning of the hawk is rich and varied, but some more distinguished characteristics is focus. That is the major distinctive characteristic of the hawk. They are focused, they are driven, they're going to get something done. They're going to not play around. They can be cold, they can be rude. This is the nature of the hawk. I think focus is another reason why the hawk is such a regular visitor to humans. So when you see one, you'll be blown away by it. You will be blown away by it, and you'll be focused on it because it's a powerful being. We are in a world of distractions that we live in today. The hawk, a person with the hawk spirit, is going to help you to pay attention to the topic at hand. With so many different distractions, we are going to make sure, the hawk is going to make sure that you are focused on your goal, focused on your freedom, focused on your liberation, focused on whatever goals, dreams, and aspirations that you have for yourself. That is the main objective and characteristic of the hawk. Now, the two prime example traits of the hawk is partnership and focus. Here are more highlights and characteristics of the hawk. The hawk has the power of vision, power, energy, rebirth, strategy, intensity, attention, protection, teamwork, and concentration. These attributes are often seen right now throughout history, and these are very awesome characteristics that the hawks carry. And it says that hawks are also supernatural celestial beings who have the ability to metamorph or transform into, hosts, so to speak. I'll go into detail about that. It says, here's historically there has been a broad association with the hawk and human souls, specifically its keen concern with the soul's journey in the afterlife. So throughout history, you had a lot of civilizations who gave homage to the hawk. You had the ancient Egyptians, you had the Roman Empire. There's a lot of them that really liked him, but I'm just pretty much going to focus on the American Indian aspect. It says the American Indian wisdom of the Plains region in North America held the belief that the hawk embodied the souls of ancestors. Ancestral soul hawks were known to be invoked by warriors for the purpose of receiving tips on how to be better fighters and hunters. In essence, braves will receive ancestral downloads from spirit hawks. Okay, so there we go. We have the power of the hawk, being spread upon the people. The people knew its power. They knew the significance of the hawk, which we should as well. There's a lot that the hawk can teach us all. It's a lot that all of the animals can teach us. The Aztecs, the ancient ancestors, the Aztecs in Central America held the hawk as a divine liaison, as an intermediary. Hawks were like traffic cops between the gods and the souls of the newly deceased. Hawks were also messengers of the gods in Aztec wisdom. So there we go. Like I said, our ancestors communed with nature. They interacted with nature on the daily basis. This was nothing to them. They always spoke with it. They talked with it. They trained them. They had always had them around them. But they're very, very awesome creatures. It says the meaning of a person that has the totem of the hawk, or the spirit of the hawk. Hawk totems are extraordinarily effective at protection. They are kind of like raptor angels. They keep watch over those who hold an affinity for them, and vice versa. They tend to arrange energy in such a way so that danger and bad choices are either made known to their people or avoided altogether. So you guys can see that it be, since I've made this channel, I'm, like I said, I am not your leader. I'm here to guide. I'm here to show. I'm here to tell you where to go, and how to get there. It's up to you as an individual to make your choice in your journey and make your dreams and aspirations come true. I'm here to pretty much set the stance. I'm here to bring it to your attention, to have you focus on the topic at hand. And what I am focused on, what my spirit has put me here to do, is to awaken people, to warn people. Okay? I don't want people to look up to me or bow to me or hold me on some type of pedestal. I try to be meek, humble in all things. I don't think that I know it all. I know they said a lot of the characteristics of the hawk, you can be conceited, you can be, all these different things, but I don't feel that I'm that, at all. I've definitely learned over the years that I know nothing. And, everything that I learn, I get from Great Spirit, and I take no credit for what I have. So, that's what my goal and my purpose is to send a warning to the people. Okay. It says that if the hawk is your totem, you're extremely perceptive. You see things others miss. Your vision goes beyond the physical too. You have a knack for seeing into souls of people you deal with. You might call it a gift of intuition. You have a sense of an aerial view of what's going on in the hearts of other people. This is a great trait. But the downside of the hawk people with this gift is that you tend to be way too forthcoming with your observations. And I do get that. I do understand that, because I'm definitely that. If you've not seen me in my videos, go off tangents and things like that. Being naturally direct and candid personality type traits, hawk people will make poignant statements known. Whether they're sensitive or not, they're going to tell you how it is. All right. Individuals who have the hawk as a totem, they're also visionaries. They look above the problem, another area of view for solutions. An expert at problem solving, because they aren't a part of the problem. They're not stuck in the issue. They're very sharp, very witty, very intelligent. They are a great catch in partnerships. There's a downside though. Sometimes hawk folks can get big, too big for their britches and have a bit of a superiority complex. It's easy to understand. These people, they have confidence, drive, and focus, which makes them that way. Hawks, they deal with vision because it's an air affiliated bird. You might find that you're highly imaginative. If you are under the hawk sign, you may be accused of having your head in the clouds too often. And that's easy because the hawk is always flying and soaring. So, this is another characteristic of the trait of the hawk. But yes, that's all that I, really want to focus on. But yes, if you're a hawk, you're definitely a powerful individual, a powerful soul. Tap into that greatness. I'm in the process of trying to, focus on my hawk and focus on my sign, learn more about it each day. And these are beautiful creatures. It's time for us to really get back into, back to basics with connecting with nature and creation. But peace, love, and light to everyone out there, all my great hawks out there. And thanks so much for tuning in. I hope everyone enjoys their day.